marksman with the scope on your rifle takes practice. If you're new to shooting, you will need to follow some basic steps on the road to greater accuracy. Why use a scope? 1. You can more quickly sight in your target, and you can also see what's beyond your target, which increases safety. After all, are you shooting at a nice buck or a buckskin-colored cow? 2. Most scopes also magnify the target, making your shot placement more precise. And 3. If you have less than perfect eyesight, you can often adjust the focus of the scope to help you see clearly. Did you know that when the scopes were first invented, they used threads of silk or even spider webs for the crosshairs? Today, these crosshairs, or reticles, are often made of metal or even etched into the glass of the lens. The crosshairs are always centered on modern scopes. Now we're going to try to hit some long-range targets, and a scope is the most effective way to hit something that far away. This is Bart Miller, who is the gunsmith shop manager for Bass Pro Shops in Denver, Colorado, and he's very knowledgeable about rifles and shooting. So Bart, how far away are we talking?
Well, Aaron, we've got milk jugs set up with water at 440 yards, and that's a quarter of a mile.
Are we going to be able to hit something that far away?
Yes, but there's a lot of things that can affect a bullet on its way to the target. Things like distance, wind, heat, and elevation. That's why it's important when sighting a target through a scope to compare the point of aim with the point of impact. Okay, real good. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit one of those milk jugs. This should be impressive.
Don't skimp out on your scope. If you have to, use a cheaper gun, but a better scope. Set your scope for the range you'll be shooting and practice for that distance. That includes learning to judge distance. Use the same ammo when shooting. Different ammo will change everything you've set up with your scope. Slowly squeeze the trigger. Don't pull or jerk it. And remember, breathe normally. Then let your breath halfway out just before squeezing the trigger. Finally, practice your shooting so that you can get a good, accurate shot every time. That's this week's Wow Factor. Have fun.